He was out with his wife. See, he's gonna try to make it. I told him to come on when he want to come on. What's happening? What's happening, Coach?
Listen, he's got plenty of money to spend on that dinner.
All right. Oh man, 10K, 10K.
Wow. How about
Amazing.
that? Hey. I will get to that, man, because the PSAL is back, baby.
In a major way. In a major way.
I mean, the bounce back from those boroughs, and it's nothing against the champions of the boroughs. They did their thing. But games-wise, these 4 games have been great on the boys' side. And, I mean, the girls have been doing their thing, man.
Been doing their thing. We're gonna cover them as well.
No doubt.
For sure. We'll cover the girls first. Let's do that. We'll read their scores off. But until then, this is the PSAL Championship wrap-up, baby. Y'all know what it is. And Coach,
man, a little Sunday night action. I love it.
Man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it,
my
man.
My favorite day of the year, Pooh. Selection Sunday is my favorite day. Kidding me? I was bouncing around looking at those.
Who got in? Who got in? Give me some people who got in.
Listen, man, the locals are doing their thing. St. John's was a 5 seed. They kind of got hosed, Pooh. They're out west. I mean, listen to this.
Again?
Listen to this. Listen to these coaches that are in this one bracket, right? Shire and Duke are the 1. Kansas and Self are the 2. UConn and Hurley are the 2. Self is the 4. Izzo is the 3. And Patino the 5. I mean, this is just one little chunk of the bracket. I mean, they kind of got hosed, but, they're in as a 5. A lot of people got them moving forward, but they got to play Kansas in the second round if they win. So, nuts.
Loaded.
CD and the Long Island boys are playing against Alabama. Love that.
Wow.
LIU playing a 1 seed, and Siena is playing Duke.
That could be dangerous.
Yeah, and I'm so happy for those teams that are in, and so many of the players from teams that we've covered in our area are in the tournament. Just Preston Edmead, Ian Jackson, so many guys that we've covered and known over the years. So it's an exciting time. I love it.
Nah, you gotta love it. March Madness, nothing better than that, man. Nothing better than that. And high school basketball, man, it's just been absolutely bonkers. Okay, so
this week has been March Madness, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We've been all over from Fordham to St. John's to LIU Brooklyn and back, man. It's just craziness.
That's a fact. Yo, CK, I sent you a link, man. Come up on.
And CK, I'm writing an article about how Upstate's smacking around Long Island in those Upstate regionals, man. I'm not happy right now.
For real? It was like that?
Well, Pooh, I got to tell you, there was the most insane game. I put it on my story. Carl plays down 3, 53-50 with the ball. They have one player who's leading the entire Long Island in scoring, Ryan Leary, 3-sport athlete. We've talked about him on the show. And the one guy who can't get the ball, Pooh, right? And what do? You just can't foul. And they foul him shooting a 3, and he makes it and makes the free throw.
Wow.
And they go on to advance. I mean, Ryan Leary, literally saying, "I'm taking this team all the way to the finals, man. Trying to win
And
state."
that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Because listen, we weren't playing favorites, but we knew what Coach Phelps wanted to do. We gonna get to that, right? It's like get the ball to Levi, get the ball to Levi. He just couldn't get it to him, but that's a whole other thing. Because achievement first, man, unbelievable, back to back. But yeah, let's start on the girls' side. All right. I missed this game. Me and Five wasn't there for this game. Frederick Douglass played against Bronx Academy. No, Success Academy, Bronx.
Okay.
Success Academy Bronx defeated Frederick Douglass 48-36. 48-36. So that was a very, very good game.
Let's go, girl.
Oh man, that was big time. And we got Success Academy was led by Jade O'Henny. Excuse me. Sorry about that. O'Henny. She had 26 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists. Absolutely monster game. Had more than half their points.
Yeah, MVP night, man. Holy smokes.
Oh, definitely MVP night. Definitely MVP night.
That's impressive, man.
So we want to salute Success Academy, the whole coaching staff and the whole team for an excellent season and pulling off, the
it means a lot, man. It means a lot to come. It's a lot just to get to these games, let alone win them. So
yes, and some of these teams had a hard road to get to these championships.
Of course, right? A lot of upsets, a lot of close calls, a lot of girls not feeling 100%, and you push through. And shout out those ladies getting it done. Pooh, it's like even if you're a heavy favorite, it's a coin flip a lot in those championship games, man. Little run here, a little off night from one player, and you guys are out.
Just that fast, man. Just that fast you get there, fast you coming out. That's it. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Let's get to the 2A, man. I knew the 1A would deliver. How about the 2A girls?
The 2A was a game you had. Well, let me just say this. It was a game for the Jefferson girls, the Jefferson Wave girls, because last year she got there to the championship and got beat on bad. Last year wasn't too good for them, but she came back this year with a vengeance. Coach Edmond, she came back and they did their damn thing. They won 65-52. And the reason why the game looked like it was so close, because she let the other girls get a taste of playing in the championship game.
That's smart, man. That's really smart.
Great job she's doing with that team.
Gave her older girls like a standing ovation on the way out as champions. That's great. That's an excellent job by Coach.
Yeah, and Amani Martinez, MVP. She was absolutely magnificent. And the best player on the floor by far.
To bounce back from that defeat like that, even to get back to that championship, is such an accomplishment, let alone to dominate like that. So crazy to flip the script and get it done.
Yeah, salute to Coach. Y'all doing a great job with those girls out there. I don't think it uploaded to my iCloud yet, but we'll try to get them on. They're on Instagram. Please check out the interviews. They're absolutely going crazy right now. All the interviews are going crazy. Well, everybody putting them highlights, baby. We attacking the algorithm with interviews, baby. That's right. That's what we're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So then we move on to the 3A, where South Bronx Prep 67 over Mega Evers 55. And this was the 1 and 2 seeds respectively. So, they were supposed to get here. They got here. And, Coach Trawali from South Bronx Prep, he's been in this situation a couple of times. All right. They won it a couple of years ago. And then it took 2 years to get back here.
Listen, that place was rocking when we showed up, man. That crowd showed out. That team was freaking awesome. They were loud. They were celebrating. They were having a blast. I mean, those girls were really impressive, and they kind of set the tone for the 3A. Man, I was really happy with the environment. I even like stumbled into. Man, that was crazy.
It was absolutely bonkers. It was absolutely bonkers. Um,
Packed. Place was
man,
packed. You
listen.
couldn't even get in. It was wild. They were holding people outside. The line was
Oh
wrapped around.
yeah, tell them about that, B. Tell them about that because that was
Man, thank
crazy.
God for Shay Days, man. She saves the day as always. We found the people walking through the PSAL, and we said, we're media. We're just trying to get photos of the championship of the girls, and they were like, listen, we're not letting anybody in. No one can get in. And eventually they finally got us in, and then even then they gave us a hard time, but finally they got upstairs, and like Pooh said, find me quick because this place is friggin' mobbed.
It was crazy, and the start of the game was. Hope I'm saying his name right. Fatumata Sibi.
Mm.
She was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, she had the whole crowd chanting her name and MVP, and
Man,
she was
it was a
impressive.
beautiful thing seeing her go to work because she has so much moves, man. These girls, man, big, big, big time.
I mean, and let's get to the 4A. We're talking about big time. I mean, the South Shore girls are unreal, man. What a defensive masterpiece Coach Anwar and the girls put on, man.
Man, it's so crazy because uh they won 53-42 against a great Grand Street team. Okay.
Absolutely. Those girls were playing so hard, but how do you score on that South Shore team? The design of the defense, the aggression of those girls, they all can dribble the ball up the court and start to break. I mean, they were freaking super impressive. And, as hard as those girls were playing after the rebound, you could have added two more quarters, and I don't know if they still would have scored 50 points. It was a freaking lockdown effort by the Vikings, man.
Yo, and he won 10 consecutive championships,
Is that not
which is
unbelievable?
crazy. That is bananas.
And Pooh, to win it in that comfortable of an outfit with the whole squad looking, right like that was crazy. They looked like they could go to sleep in those outfits, and they put the other team to sleep, man. That was what a performance by South Shore.
That was crazy. WC, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Appreciate you for always checking in.
Absolutely. Thank you, my man.
Let me know what you think about Canarsie losing the Eagle BK. Check out the last show. We said it all. Thanks, Nitro. Appreciate you. Ayatollah Beats, where you been, man? We missed you, brother.
The GOAT.
Where you been, brother? Where you been? Been on vacation?
Good,
Salute.
man.
Ayatollah Beats, #1 basketball head in the business. A CCK in the back trying to get a situation straight. Crazy. We got there at the South Shore toward the tail end. Our guy Five Films is in the building. And he's gonna get us. I just hit Coach Anwar up to see who was the MVP for that game, so we can give our shout out as well. Deservedly so. Great team, great program, great coach, all around. South Shore, unbelievably incredible.
Yeah, really great effort, man. And they brought it home for the ladies. Super impressed with them. They really held it down for the PSAL. A lot of times those championship games have been absolute massacres. All of them are great. All of them entertaining. Shout out all the ladies, man. They brought it home.
Eric Kennedy said, will Achievement First move up to 4A after winning 2 chips in a row? I heard that's the plan.
Wow.
I heard that's the plan. I heard that is the plan.
Wow.
How do you think they will fare in the 4A, B?
Well, I don't know. I would definitely have to see their lower level programs, right? Like we would have to see that because, it's hard to get players in there, right? Even you told me that. Like it's very hard for them to kind of get a lot of access to the transfer portal with kids. So they'd have to have a strong lower level because Pooh, they're losing a lot of their heart of the team. You know what I mean? Like Romeo and Jones would come back for another year, they'd be ready for the challenge, no problem. I think. But to lose Murray, to lose Romaine, and to lose Anderson all at the same time, and
Yeah.
they have some young guys who I think could be good, but to lose those three guys that really stabilize that team, they'd have to add some pieces, I think. But Romeo and Jones, they're ready for that, no problem, I think.
I just got word. That Jaylene Jones was MVP for South Shore.
I knew that
MVP
too.
for South
I was
Shore.
gonna say it was Jones. I knew
Yes,
that was on.
definitely.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was out.
Congratulations, Miss Jones, on doing your thing and capturing the MVP, which is dope. Thank you, Coach Anwar, for getting back to me. That's how it goes, baby. City that works together stays together. This is what it is. You know how that go.
Listen, man. Sometimes some of your best qualities, and it's something that I've added to the list of qualities as a hoop thing, is answering the phone. Pooh. Sometimes the people really benefit from just answering the phone.
That's it. Good things happen when you pick up that phone.
Yeah.
You hate to be on the other
At least
end
send
when
a
people are
text,
not
Pooh.
answering your phone call. They look at your name and be like, nah.
Oh my God. You know how many times the coach will text me or call me and I'll be like, dude, imagine I just ignored this? Like, what are kids doing?
Yeah. Oh, this is something I want to, hold on. This is something I want to say. You kids who got these IG pages, please put your real name.
My God.
It's so hard for coaches to find you guys. Y'all make it so hard for people to find you. Listen, when it's so many people on Instagram, billions and billions of people on Instagram,
Yeah.
you have to, and I understand, you may have the same name as somebody. Add a number, do something, but please.
And you could have a cool name, Pooh, but you have to have your name at the title, your real name. Right? And I always tell kids too, these kids never have their height, their year on there. It's like you can't find any information on the kid. And Instagram is a huge, huge platform. And then you look at the kid's Twitter, height, weight, GPA, phone number. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you got to have them on both, man. Like,
that's right.
It's such a great point that you brought up, Pooh. Thank you for
that. Let's give them a rundown of all the things that they should have on their social media, so college coaches and guys like ourselves, and can get to them. Because
100%.
Not only we're the media, we're scouts, we're evaluators, and we're to connect to the next level.
Yeah, it's like, I love when the kids have their videos tagged and posted, highlighted so someone could see them right away. You want to have your height on there. You want to have your year. You want to have what school you're playing for. Maybe if your travel team, if you're playing AAU, you want to throw out you're playing for the Brevoort League, throw it out there on your IG. But you got to put down your name, your grad year, and if you got a great GPA, it's great if you throw that in too. And also have a contact information. Even if you're represented by an agent, have your agency's name right there. You know what I mean? Show that, or maybe even have that highlighted in your profile that you're signed to, one of these agencies or with somebody. Show these coaches that you're approachable. You can, you're easy to find, you're easy to talk to. Some guys have everything set to private. You can't even get in contact with them, Pooh. It's impossible.
It's disgusting.
It's crazy.
Disgusting.
And I get it. You're tagged in all this crazy, weird stuff. I understand that for the pictures and things like that or videos. But, like, just for messages sometimes, you guys got to be smarter. Like, people are reaching out to you. I mean, I literally have coaches go, yeah, that kid doesn't answer. What am I supposed to do?
CK, what's happening?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? You in the garage? Are you in the attic? What's going on?
The basement. In the basement. I know.
I don't even want to start on you right now. I'm about to go crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been listening.
Listen, how about your upstate boys, man? Are they putting a whooping on Long Island or what, dude?
Yeah, I think I sent you something about Corning. They beat William Floyd too tonight.
Dude, unbelievable. They're getting everybody, even the guys just above New York, man. Mamaroneck holding it down over Bayshore.
Yep.
I mean, these guys are clipping us left and right, Pooh. All we got is like Carl Place left. It's nuts.
Yeah, and they barely made it.
That's crazy.
Did you see the ending of that, TK?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm surprised, man. Really,
I told him I would have quit coaching if that happened to me, I think.
And they still had a chance to make the last shot, too.
Exactly. They still had a look, right? Unbelievable.
Yeah. Pull-up jumper, he might have had it, to be honest with you.
They've been really impressive. Even some of the in-state stuff up there, Pooh, has been fantastic. A lot of teams like undefeated or with one loss.
Yeah.
And some of these guys who you think, maybe they're just good against competition look great in the games, man. Really do.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, listen, I want to give a big shout out again to the South Shore, because not only that they're winning on varsity, they're winning on JV too.
Of course, right?
That program is absolutely loaded with talent.
Yeah.
Wow.
And even if they had another team, they'd be winning with that team too.
Right. It
Like,
would be crazy.
A factory. Just a factory.
Just a factory of players.
And says, you know what? We're not only are we done, letting the boys control the show, we're taking over, man. It's over.
Yeah. So Long Island haven't been faring too well, huh?
No shot. Let them know, CK, man. Talk your talk, and let them know about some teams that have been impressing you.
No, as far as Long Island, if I'm not mistaken, even on the ladies' side, I think Bridgehampton's the only one left.
I think so too, man.
Yeah, and I think, and to be honest, they might actually win it all too this year.
Yeah, I think so
too.
Some
of the upstate teams that are left in the Final Four up here, Bridgehampton might actually win it all this year.
I think so too. Yeah.
Man, Bridgehampton has been in it since, man,
forever.
We was up there. They've been in there every year, man.
And Pooh, some of these kids have been on this team since like 7th grade. It's like
what?
Yeah, and they're like football stars. It's crazy, man. This team is loaded. They don't even play football for Bridgehampton. They play for another high school.
East Hampton. It's a co-op with East Hampton and I believe Pearson.
Imagine, Pooh.
What the hell?
3 other schools play as one school. It's unbelievable.
Yes.
No wonder. You can post from any school, any program.
Yeah.
And it's just for football. It's nuts. It's nuts.
That's common outside of New York City. Having co-ops for football, and occasionally for basketball if the schools are small enough. You actually 3 schools combined for like a football team or basketball team. Yes.
Wow. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah. So, but as far as up here, the area that's actually doing very well, Section 1, which is Westchester, I think they won their games on the ladies and guys side. Like they've all going to the Final Four. All their teams in 5 or 6 classes. And then Albany too. So pretty much that whole like Westchester, Albany area, I think they pretty much won all their two on both sides, ladies and guys, in almost all the classes.
Wow. Yeah. So you're expecting a lot of finals from those 2 groups, potentially?
Yeah, probably there. Like I said, West Hill, my old high school, they won 90-38 today, the regional.
Wow.
Yeah, so they're probably the favorite in Class A. But they do have to play Endwell, which is a Binghamton area team. And the Final Four is in the Binghamton area. So it's going to be interesting. But like I said, West Hill might be one of the best schools up here, regardless of it.
I think so too. CK had me watch a couple of their games so far. This kid Eli Prince going to Cushing is a stud, man.
Yeah.
Stud.
Yeah. They already beat
He's like 6'5". He's a wing Pooh. He does everything. He had like 30 and 13. He gets blocks.
Yes.
Real good player, man. Hits threes. He looks like he could fit in any city team, no problem.
Yes, easily. And keep in mind, West Hill and New York City would probably be like a small 3A, big 2A.
Yeah.
So they would probably be like up there. I don't know. They could compete with like an achievement first, I would say, easily. Or Brett Academy. Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. Because it's him, and then they got a bunch of guys that can shoot, they'll defend. that can score themselves. They play as a team. Again, like these small schools, they play forever together. So it's like, you know, they know each other's tendencies. So this, but like I said, West Hill, I think, I don't think they lost this year, and they even beat the 4A champion West Virginia at the buzzer. So we're talking about they beat bigger schools too.
Yeah. Is
So,
there anybody you like in the AA or the AAA up there? Who do you think comes out of that?
as far as AA, I think Binghamton Seton, they just beat. Now they're having like wild card teams, so they beat East Syracuse Manoa tonight. I think them in Amsterdam will be Nottingham out of Syracuse, and they're regional.
That's a
I
good
think
one.
those two might have a collision course, even though there's Penfield too. So yeah, with Penfield, Penfield, like I said, I could have won AAA, had a chance at AAA if they were in AAA. That's how good they are. But again, you know, McCarthy.
And like to give you an example, like a bunch of kids on Penfield are going to be on sneaker teams this year.
Okay.
Like so, they're not just like a small school. Like they got guys who are big time guys up there.
Yeah, good size, 6'5", 6'3" at the wing. So they're good size and athletic. Yes, Fairport and CBA Albany also will be up there. And
that's
they might meet up
that's JJ. Your guy JJ.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
And look, Eric Kennedy. Listen, we got Ian Jackson's been playing his ass off these last couple of games in the Big East. Danny Carbuccia, did he win Rookie of the Year or all rookie team?
I think he was all rookie team.
Yeah.
He's in the 8. He's in the 11. And we're still working on Brandon scores next year. I think he
in
the ACC.
Yeah, there's a lot going on though, man. A lot of young guys stepping up in New York.
Yeah. So I really wish they do the State Federation tournament again. Listen, it's so spread out and so confusing. It's so confusing. It's so all over the place. It's just a big mess. And I think when you have so many teams in the New York State area, you know, even though we're not as big as a Texas or California, we probably have more teams in the condensed area. You know what I'm saying? Like the PSAL is the biggest league in the country.
Yes.
Exactly. Not even close.
Yeah. So I think so. Yeah, there's so much talent. It's not even funny. So
yeah, and we'll get back there, Eric Kennedy. You know, listen, we got a nice young class that's coming up, and we're gonna be dispersed all over the place. Remember, you know, we got some of the top New York City guards going to compete as coaches, competing in the NCAA tournament.
Right.
Shania Holloway, Ross Strickland, you know, Speedy Claxton, you know, Connecticut side. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it's true too, because we gotta also think how many of them go prep that are actually New Yorkers, guys that might start at a lower level and then move up because of the transfer portal and NIL. So who knows? They might be at like say a Lemoyne 1 year, 2 years later, they're actually in the Big East.
Of course,
so that's the other thing to consider.
Yes.
Well, listen, I want to jump right into the PSAL 1A, right? Because I got to put you on to a kid who's been making waves, who's going to be making waves in the city. Eleanor Roosevelt, Husky star Max Zell. Oh my Lord. This kid is unbelievable. Shifty, he can shoot the three, he dives on the floor, he does everything. This kid plays hard, he doesn't take off a play, and he was out there balling the other day.
I love it.
Max Zell, I'm about to put up their team interviews and stuff like that, man. That kid was amazing. And then Coach Parks, he's a history teacher. You can tell that his student body loves him, right? As an educator. And how most coaches, when I interviewed him, it's about the X's and O's. He was just saying, man, it's good that we could give these kids something to do on a weekend outside of school. There's something that they're good in,
That's
right?
all. Yeah. It's a great
'Cause,
perspective. Yeah.
man, great perspective. This is what New York City is about. The student athlete, consummate professional, and I want to say salute to the whole program of Eleanor Roosevelt.
No
Great,
doubt. They had
great
a
kids,
great year.
great coach, great year. Yeah, yes, sir. And he got MVP. Maxell got MVP.
Oh yeah.
Wait till you see the game. Oh, wait till you see the game. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, and I was just thinking out loud, Eric. I would leave that to three to the three actors in the street. WC, appreciate you. Always got our back. That's right. That's right. So in a two-way, man, Coach Katie Wentworth. We was talking about it. I was letting people know, hey, she was there last year and came up short.
Right.
And she was there, I think, 2 years in a row, and she said she stopped focusing on we got to get to the championship and just letting things kind of play out the way they supposed to play out.
Yeah.
Yo, she got some ballers, man.
Hey man, they're there for a reason, right? That bracket was insane. That two bracket.
Listen, Roy Duran Kano, he was out there putting on. Who else? Delano McCullum. Hey, Delano McCullum. A point guard's point guard. This kid, he subbed himself out because he was feeling kind of nervous and the shot wasn't falling. And it wasn't like he was shooting a lot. But I saw him go out. I thought the coach pulled him out. He subbed his own self out, his own self out so he could gather himself.
Wow.
Once he gathered himself, he came back in. He waited to the third and fourth quarter to start to take over. And this kid floater game is off the charts. Small guard, but man, he was throwing that floater up all kinds of ways to get his team back into the game.
It's a lost start in the game, man.
Definitely. But the star of the show was Gene Michael Severin. This kid is a junior. He's about 6'6", 6'7", slim.
Wow.
Man, he was going to work. Jump hook, layups. Then the explanation point dunk at like in the middle of the fourth quarter to kind of seal a win, and they still have more time. But I think that dunk took the life.
Right. Yeah. I saw some of that. Yeah.
Yes. Point. That was the one that took the life out of the other team, and they just couldn't bounce back from there. So I think once he did that, Townsend Harris really, who was a good team. They had some very good players.
Yeah.
But that dunk kind of took the life out of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep, Sewell Park has been good for a long time, but I expected their BCA, SVP, Banneker. Look, and that's who they had to go through.
Right.
That was the crazy part. Right? We talked about it last week. Their road to get there, the number 5 seed, they had to get through Gregorio Lupion, who was the champion 2 years in a row before that, or 2 years ago, and got to the championship last year and lost to someone else. Lab Museum, of course, is 12, and they beat a good LIC team. And then they played Brooklyn College Academy, and they beat them 56-48. And then played the number 1 seed Bronx Prep, Coach Radar and his boys. They beat them 69-58. So that road to get there was not easy.
No. They beat some beasts.
And at any point, I know she was thinking, not again this year. Not again this year.
Exactly, right?
So that was crazy. So I watched that Sewell Park team beat BCA in the playoff. Delano controlled the pace of that game. Yep, that's a fact.
Yeah, BCA. A lot of people had them going further.
Yeah. Delano, he makes the difference because
Yeah.
when guys get out of themselves, he brings everybody together. And a
That's the
kid who
leader
can
right there,
can
man.
be
That's
chucking
what
up a whole bunch of shots. He didn't. And look, another great thing about this kid, because in my mind, I'm like, yeah, this kid gonna get MVP,
Yeah.
right? And of course, G. Michael definitely deserve it.
Mm.
But I like to watch the faces of the kids who are like right there at that moment, right? They could get MVP, somebody else could get MVP, and see their face. Right? It's just like the Amir Cummings thing when Ryan got the MVP. These
Yeah.
guys was cheering on their teammates.
Oh yeah, they went nuts.
So, you want to see that in the team. There's can always be some confusion, and you can see the kids' attitudes in that moment. So when G. Michael won it, see Delano cheering him on, saying he definitely deserved it. So that I thought that was dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pooh,
Yes.
do you think that Severn kid will stay there, given his size, and he has more time? Move up to a bigger school, or maybe some of them Catholic schools get after him because of his length.
Bring.
Right. And when you said that, because I saw some of that game on the website, and I was like, this kid's long for being in the 2A, and especially the way he played. I was like,
And New Heights stepped to him. It's like, hey,
right
really? After the game.
okay.
What are you up to?
So it's a matter.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good things happening for that kid right now. But
Yeah. Hold on for a second.
3A.
That was amazing, man. And
I don't know.
I'm so happy for Coach Wentworth. I'm so happy for her. So happy for her. And definitely deserved that. So yeah, salute Sewell Park. Yes.
Great program.
Yes. And of course, hold on for a sec. Hold on for 1 sec, because I think I got something to show here. Oh. Hold on.
CK, who's getting the Syracuse job?
Great question.
I don't know. I'll tell you this: people up here want Jerry McNamara, but then you got a big segment.
Jerry.
But you got a big segment that don't. They want to go outside the Bayheim tree.
Yeah.
And personally, a couple of guys I think they should give calls to are Speedy Claxton and Rod Strickland. To be honest with you, because they do have New York City ties, and they've gotten their team far too. If for the people that want to go out of the tree, I've been hearing the Hodgson guy too from USF.
He's from Fredonia State in Olean.
What's that?
He's from Fredonia State. You know that? CK?
Yeah, and he's from Olean, so he's an upstate guy. So,
yeah.
At UB with Nate Oates.
What do you think of him?
So yeah, so they have some guys in mind, but there is some of that Jerry, Mike Hopkins aspect, but then there's some that are like, let's go outside that Bayheim coaching tree and let's see who else is out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me not to see it be Jerry with how good he's looked at Sienna, CK. I've been surprised how good Sienna's really looked under him. Can't hear me? I got you. Pooh, you there?
Hello?
I hear you. I hear you.
All right. But yeah, so that's what it looks like right now. Personally, like I said, I think those two guys would be great if you want to go outside the tree. I think Jerry, if he came here, he would get the support of the local community. Yeah. But you'd be surprised how many people are willing to look outside of those that are at Syracuse University. There, A guy that does come up though that has Syracuse ties, but he's not part of the Boeheim tree is Jason Hart, who's a former point guard here at Syracuse. So he's another guy that that comes up too.
Okay, Jason Hart. Is he with Overtime? CK? Pooh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't think CK can hear me. See if
Probably
CK
because I
can
came
hear
back in. Go out and come back in, CK.
Yeah, I don't know if he could hear us, but he was bringing up some great names, Pooh. I can't wait to see he gets that job. I'd love to see Jerry get it.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. So let's jump right into 3A. I love this right here. Come back on, CK. Come back on when you can.
That was some game, man.
Man, that was a beautiful game. And right here, the AF
And
Kiss
I mean,
of Death.
talk about parody and
The AF Kiss of Death. Watch this young lady. Watch she gonna blow the kiss of death. Ooh.
I don't know if they can
Hit
hear
me
anything,
on.
Pooh.
No, I got it on mute. I got it on mute because I got some music playing. I don't want us to kick us out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And this is the killer right here. This is the killer. That's it. At the buzzer. At the buzzer. Woo! Big time right there. That was big time.
What a moment for AF.
What a great moment for AF. I think, of course, we know Bedford Academy, 10th seed, was definitely, the kiss of death was crazy, right? Yeah. Yeah, it just messed everything up so perfectly. And she was going off over there. Salute to that young lady.
Going
doing her
crazy.
thing. Yeah, but I just think at that point, Bedford Academy gave it all that they had.
Pooh, they had a great chance. I mean, they somehow got the ball back with 3 seconds as they were trying to foul. I mean, that's all you could dream of as a coach. You know, Coach Phelps unhappy with a couple of calls down the stretch. But if you really watch the game, Achievement First took the game out of Bedford's hands. They didn't allow Levi to touch the ball over the final 3-4 minutes. And they said, you know what? You're going to have to beat us with your other guys. And as well as they played defensively, offensively, they just needed to get the ball to Levi, and they just did it.
It was incredible, man. It was incredible to see.
And you thought AF might run away with it, right, Pooh? It's 20-7 at one point in the first quarter. You're thinking, man, does Achievement First look incredible.
Very, they look good. They look good. And let's check this out, B. Let's check out
Right? How good did Tyler Romeo look, man?
This cool kid, this cool guy interviewing these young men.
With the 3A champions, champions at Achievement First. All right, here with the boys, the MVP Tyler Romeo, Javion Jones, who is huge. Javion, take us to a point where you got in the game, you looked around, you guys are struggling a little bit, and I could tell you flipped the switch and said, I got to get going. I got to get my team back up. Talk about that moment.
Hey, look, I've been before. See who passed me the ball. I had to make it. Come on now.
That's right.
My icebreaker. I know my ball. Come on now. Come on, that's it.
Now listen, Tyler, you came up big, you hit some free throws, you win the MVP award. How special is tonight?
Really special, man. Last year I came, we won, but I had a horrible game. This year I was really motivated. A lot of ups and downs I had this season. Eventually, enough was made that somebody else that I just played against had 3 or 4 years. So that was really like my hunger. I wanted to people that I'm the real people here. I got nothing out of it. That was a sports score, so I knew I had to show everybody that I work hard for this.
And listen, Tyler, I'm dying to ask you, over those last final minutes, you guys completely locked him down. Did not let him touch the ball at all. Was that the game plan throughout it? And how did you guys lock in so hard on that defensive end to end the game?
I mean, yeah, he's a hell of a player for sure. So we have game plans from practice. We always like simulations. Like he's our players is him. So we have to make sure you don't get the ball. And then he's a great shooter. We did not want to tie the game over overtime. 32 minutes only wanted to go 32 minutes over. So
absolutely. Hey, listen, back to Jumpman. Talk about Jaleel Murray getting that last block for you guys and being the big man to kind of control the center. How big has he been for you guys?
Good. Like, we've been telling him, don't put your head down, be a senior. Like, you got to do everything on the floor. He got that block, and I see what happened. I'm a two-time champ now. Come on now. Come on.
Listen, we're here with the champs. I don't want to take any more time from these guys. They were unbelievable tonight. Tyler, the MVP. Jumpman, back-to-back champs. Go celebrate, boys. Way to go.
Thank you. Good job, boys. Way to go.
Y'all ready? Awesome.
Jumpman is the funniest kid.
Jumpman is he gonna be him regardless. Salute to Achievement First, man. What a great win. What a great win.
I can't hear you now, Pooh. Oh no. Can you hear me, Pooh?
Hold on for a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
I just can't hear you. I think we can hear you. CK can hear me. CK can hear me, but I can't hear you.
Can you hear me, CK?
I can't hear anybody.
You can't hear anybody?
No, I can't hear anybody. What's going on?
Yo, stream y'all doing this dirty right now.
Okay.
Y'all doing this dirty. Come back here, fellas. Stream y'all doing this dirty. We gotta be able to get these things, rocking back and forth. We make the show flow better. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yo, B, can you hear me?
I hear you, big dog. I love you calling out StreamYard, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, man. What the hell is going on, man?
And we're just trying to involve CK, man. You know what, CK? We might just finish the stream ourselves, but we're trying. We tried to get you in, my man. We appreciate your time, dude.
Last time.
All right.
We got you?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Hey, look, salute to Coach Hamlet and the whole coaching staff. They did everything they could this summer to keep that team together because there was a lot of rumors that Jumpman and Tyler was going to leave. There was a lot of rumors.
Would you say that that's the most impressive thing? I mean, obviously getting this team back, it's not that they underperformed this year, Pooh, because, a 4th seed in that league is still, commendable. Westinghouse was so strong this year. But I would say that was the most impressive thing that Coach Hamlet did, besides winning the championship, was keeping this group together because, like you said, they had some players that everybody wanted. I mean, even Jaleel Murray I got asked about a ton, so I know that a lot of guys were trying to get poached.
It was absolutely crazy.
Yeah. And how much fun did those guys have in the locker room? I was cracking up. Coach had to move. Some of those assistants had me on the floor. I mean, what a staff they have at AF, man. I'm not surprised that both of you guys think they could go up to the 4A. I know they could go up to the 4A. Mm-hmm. They're ready.
Yeah, it was amazing, man. But now.
You ready, CK?
Thank you. All right. The grand finale. The game of the decade. Listen,
it was good.
Besides, can't say the decade because that shot by Eddie at the Barclays, that was one. Right? All right. Best game of the last 4 years. Let's just say that.
Now, listen, if you ask the Bronx, now they may say that's the game of the decade, folks.
Right.
So,
yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It may be the game of the decade. I say that because no other team outside of Brooklyn has won a city championship since 2015.
Wow.
They broke the spell. And the last people that won in 2015 were for the Bronx, Wings Academy.
Yes. Wow.
And CK, Coach Rose was a freshman coach at St. Ray's when I started.
What?
A freshman coach.
Wow.
Think about that. Think
Yeah.
about how good of a coach that man is, and he was a freshman coach to start. So
Yeah.
he paid his dues. He has worked so hard to get this championship, and to see him do that with this group of kids is just a special moment for everyone in the BX, man. What a night! What a night for the BX.
For real.
The game started off, people filling in to the stands, right? It's crazy. I don't even want to even, because I think I would knock y'all guys out again. If, you know
But what
I'm saying?
about that Eagle? What about the Eagle crowd, man? And I mean,
Yeah.
TK, they were busting in people. The Eagle jackets were everywhere, dude. I mean, the dance section for the Bronx, the people for Brooklyn. I mean, it was chance all night. It was crazy.
Dogfight is correct. Eagle Fest, the finale, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What a game. This is unbelievable. This is like a heavyweight boxing match. You get two of the best teams in the city going at it, you know, pause, blow for blow, body shots, head shots, people getting knocked down, getting back up. The score kept flipping, right? We kept saying
It had to go to
new
overtime.
leaders
It
all
had to
night.
go to overtime. It had to go to overtime.
Right.
Only-
So let's talk about some of the keys for the game, right? Because we know that for Eagle Brooklyn, you know, you talk about in the beginning, they had advantage with Hunter Frazier.
Mm-hmm.
They had advantage with Dante Cromwell. Both of them did not play well at all. So you left the game up to the guards. It was an all guards fest out there. Okay.
And I think you're right, Pooh, and I think it starts there, and I think that's my biggest difference out of everything. I know we're gonna hit a million things. That's my biggest difference is me and you both thought that Hunter Frazier would definitely outplay Taylor Knowles, and that was definitely not the case. And you know, you don't want to dogpile on Eagle BK. They were incredible all year.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter Frazier was absolutely dominant. First team all PSAL worthy, really good year. But Taylor Knowles was really good. And there were times where he even sat. But when he came in, he made a huge difference. And if that tip doesn't go in, Eagle VX does not even have a chance to win that game without that tip in.
That kid is a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Prep school should definitely give him a chance because
Well, I don't know what he wants to do, but somewhere he's going to be successful somewhere.
Listen, if I'm him all spring and summer long, I'm working on my handle, my jump shot. If he get a handle and a jump shot, he's going to be a big time guard somewhere because his athletic ability, his ability to rebound, and his ability to defend is off the charts.
Yeah, and he could guard a lot of positions. I mean, he played center for this team.
And that block was unbelievable.
Huge.
Right?
Huge block. And he's just a selfless kid, doesn't ever need the ball. You're right. If he ever developed guard skills, he'd be crazy.
And then you got Amir Dockery, Jaden Howard, and Dylan, right? Leon.
Yeah.
Those three who Dylan didn't have a good offensive game, but defensively, he had a couple of jump ball situations.
Yeah, he was solid, you know.
Right?
Little disappointing offensively, but like you said, it's hard to shoot in that gym. You know, CK knows when you're in these college gyms with the backdrop, you know, it's hard to rely on threes, especially when you're a three-point shooter. That's why Pooh mentioned it and nailed it. That Eddie shot is just absurd to do in the Barclays, you know.
But it was a corner shot. That's the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Corner shot's a little bit different.
Right.
It's just nuts. It's just nuts. But yeah, that's such a hard moment. So, but I thought Dylan Leon was solid defensively. Jaden Howard was great, especially in the first half. And,
I thought they should have kept getting him the ball.
I agree.
He was dominant. His mid-range was working. They couldn't stop him. He was too strong. And, you know, just get him the ball and see what happened because it wasn't going right for Cromwell and Frazier. I would have put Howard down low and let him work.
Yeah.
Put him at the foul line. Get him the ball at the foul line and let him work.
Howard had a good matchup on him, right? I mean, he had a tough three in the corner at that one point. I mean, he was definitely had it going on early in the game and should have probably got some more looks down the stretch. But at the same time, Eagle was up. They thought they were in control. Lee Robinson was getting to the basket at will. But we know what it came down to. Those free throws, Pooh. Too many missed free throws.
Listen, we talked about this all the time. When you guys get these and ones and can't complete them, or you see that you're going to be in a bonus, these are the things, this is the time that you work on. I think everybody goes to the gym and work with these trainers, and nobody shooting free throws.
No.
Honestly.
I mean, we used to put it in our conditioning, during the running, you'd be shooting free throws. Like free throws.
After you finish your workout and you're tired, that's where you should be at the free throw line.
And,
working on your concentration.
PK and Pooh, how many missed front end free throws have you seen on the front? They missed the first shot, and they're either running off the line or backing up or fading forward. It's like you're not concentrating or focusing on the points you need.
Right.
We're not in the 90s. We're in the 50s. Every point is huge.
That's a fact. And look, we get kind of scared when we see Lee Robinson get an and one and he goes to the line and we like, can he complete this?
Yeah, come on.
Right? And a lot of time when we see him play, he usually hits one, miss one, hits one, miss one.
And he's not the only one. We've seen a lot of guards miss free throws, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that just never used to be allowed.
Right.
That's how you get off the court.
Did he solidify himself? Let's talk real now. Did he solidify himself as the best player in the PSAL that night? Let's be real.
Interesting.
And let's just talk honest right now. Because we all had him.
I would say the title, and I guess I'll go first. The title, I would say no, but compared to the rest of the field that was up there with him, I would say yes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If someone had a stronger case, I think they would take it, but I just don't know if anyone had a stronger case. I mean, poor Denham got hurt, and I mean, he was like 2 for 9, I think, in the game. That was probably his best competition besides Rich Jackson, who also didn't perform too well in the final stretches. But yeah, I would say it's Lee. I would say. What do you think, CK?
I think so too, but I agree with what you said. I think when the moment came for him to shine, it was kind of tight for him. So that's the thing. I would say, he's the best player, but yeah, I think it showed he was invincible, I guess. When the push came to shove, it seemed like in that game.
Yeah.
And I think he, like, even that one shot where he was looking for like the bailout foul.
Yeah.
Thank you, because everybody keeps saying, "Yo, he got fouled. He got fouled. He got fouled."
He was looking to get
when the time is running out, and I wish Mike had sent me that picture. Let me see if he sent it to me.
Yeah.
Because Mike said he had the picture out, guys. Salute to my guy.
I thought one of them was a total flop and it was definitely a nothing, CK. The other one, maybe he got hit a little bit on that.
No, of course, but I'm not saying that he didn't get fouled. I'm not saying it was a total.
The one you're completely
but
right.
When the time is running out, I don't think the referee is gonna decide the game, right? But then when it was 5 seconds left, and then the other official called that foul on the mirror, and let him go to the line to end the game. Right. Yes, Lee is only a sophomore. Correct. Eric Kennedy. My thing with Lee, and to add on what you guys are saying, I just think he waits too long to get it going. Like he let a whole 2 quarters go by.
Yeah.
Like
he didn't
in the
start
third and fourth quarter,
second.
he started to turn it on. But I think you have to put pressure on the defense from the beginning to end, especially when you're the player of the year and you just trying to put your stamp on it, and it's a championship game.
I agree with you, but it's also been a little hard, Pooh. You have to admit, like, he's also lets those guys kind of get going around him because they've been so successful. And to be honest, it's kind of worked all year, and he's kind of been their closer. But at the same time, I'm with you. You know, kind of sometimes you wait a little too long to get started, especially when you're looking around and guys are really struggling around you. That
Hunter and yeah, Dante. These guys who's usually making a difference. So yeah, they was on the bench.
Yeah, and I mean, even Dockery started to get surrounded at some point early on. Like you got to turn it on a little earlier.
Yes. What about those Eagle Bronx kids?
Oh man, how about Elijah King in overtime? Those first couple shots,
Big
Guts.
time shot.
That tip by Knowles. I mean, the free throws. Just Gio Moran having huge moments at times, and even Ryan Edwards so big for them in the first half, keeping them alive. Keeping them alive. I mean,
Amir Cummings, ace from start to finish.
Yeah, I mean, that corner three in the first quarter, you're like, holy smokes, we got a different player. I mean, those free throws, back in the day, he misses one of those easy. I mean, total different player.
He missed all the 3-pointers last year in the championship. So
yeah, and somebody said, like,
one.
how does he not leave with a couple offers? And, I'm a snob. I'm a little strict. But they're totally right. He totally should have left with a couple offers. Kid played great.
Was awesome. I thought Gio Moran played excellent up until the end of the game.
Yeah.
Right? When he just started to look for himself. And he's such a great point guard that he draws so much attention. You got to kick it out. You got to kick it out. It was like 2 or 3 layups. He just forced up. And it gave Eagle Brooklyn time to get back, and almost win the game.
Yeah, and he's almost like a guy who's kind of like, trying to attack the defense and almost see, how kind of far you can get into the coverage and then make a good decision. And he's pretty good at that. He was really doing a good job, especially down the playoffs. Great floater, like we talked about, really smart player. But there were some times where he didn't have the advantage and he still tried to shoot, like Pooh talked about, where it just wasn't a good shot for Eagle. And, it kind of froze him a little bit down the stretch, but still, he had some great moments. It's so good to see playoff Gio back. But yeah, we wanted that consistency a little bit more down the stretch, right, Pooh?
Yes, and just everybody know we gave him the name Playoff Gio. Salute to Dad, because Dad shouted it out. He said it on Puff Live. Definitely, we gave him that name, Playoff Gio. That's right. That's right.
What did
Five
you
Films
find,
in the building. Five Films
impressive?
said, hold on, let me read what Five Films said. Sasha said, let's just say if Jada was still there, the
Still in the league?
he was MVP easily. Ooh.
It would have been hard to get it away from him, Fa, I'll tell you that.
Right. Most definitely.
Definitely, man. And like I was saying, CK, who did you find impressive on Ego BK?
Yeah, I like Cummings too. He seemed like I was hearing him, and then the Knowles kid.
Yeah,
like he was playing tough down low.
Well, that's Eagle BX. That's Eagle BX.
That's what I mean. Yes. That's what I was asking him.
Yeah. So yeah, he was playing tough down low. So he kind of negated that like advantage that BK had.
Yeah.
So that's why that kind of surprised me, to be honest with you. And I think that kind of shifted the game. And like you said, it was like a guard game, pretty much from start to finish.
Yeah.
Like whoever made the big play at the end, that's who came up on top. Really.
Yeah. CK, it almost reminded me when you're like playing chess and like somebody takes, they sacrifice the queens and it's like, hey man, rest of the board, got to get it done. No bigs, right? It's like, holy crap. But for them to neutralize that advantage was such a good job by Rose and his staff. And just to see those guys in the locker room, I mean, Coach Rose just pushed all the right buttons. Just what a win for them, man. What a win for that program. And, we could be seeing the future matchup for the PSAL for a couple of years, maybe.
Let's say it's an all-boys school, right?
Yep.
And look at this. Hold on. It said the game was a classic. It's a shame someone had to lose. Eagle is on the move as Eagle Bronx, Eagle Brooklyn, and Eagle Queens was in the JV Final Four this year.
Wow.
right? And you have advantage when you have an all-boys school. This is why Boys High dominated back in the days and DeWitt Clinton dominated back in the days, because it was an all-boys high school.
Interesting.
And they all have junior high schools too, so they get the.
And think about it, Pooh. From the guards in that game, right? Just those guards alone. Next year, if everybody stays, Lee Robinson back, Amir Dockery back, Elijah King back, Gio Moran back, Matt Santiago back. I mean,
Dylan back.
Dylan Leon back. I mean, that's insane. That's basically 6 guys back right away.
Wow.
I mean, it's gonna be a big rivalry for the next 12 months. Oh yeah.
Yeah, same could be said for Paul Memorial when they had Kareem. Yeah, they went on a run. They went on a run.
Yeah.
They were pretty good, that team, huh?
Oh man,
Yeah.
Incredible.
They're on every list, man. Powell Memorial is like a section of every historic basketball list in the city. What a powerhouse.
Now, do you guys think that all of those guards will be back? That's the thing. That's really the question. Because that's a lot of talent that, the way prep schools are, they poaching any talent, any potential right now. Let alone guys.
They're asking, TK. They're asking for sure, man.
Well, listen.
Calls about a lot of players, man.
Yeah.
The one thing you can't replace, right, is the student body aspect. Because you go to a prep school where,
right,
you're not really bought into the student body the way it is in your high school, right? That connection, that brotherhood. And I think that these guys will want to stay in the city. I think the guys come along, the BAC come along when, nationally you start to make some noise. And it's like, okay, now it's time to leave New York. It's like, you don't have to. And look, Coach Pat told us, he said it. This is the reason why you don't leave New York. Because you want to keep your team together, keep the kids together to see if you can win something and stay with it that you'll have forever. Now, me and my former teammate and childhood friend Tiny Morton, we always argue with this about city championships. And I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna remember that forever. You're gonna have that brotherhood that's gonna last forever, and unless somebody's offer you some life-changing money, that's the only time that decision to leave should only come up, especially if it's life-changing, right? We get that, but I'm gonna say it again, B. Tomorrow will be 40 years when we won the city championship.
Yeah, man.
And I'm gonna keep saying it, right? Something not gonna hold on forever. And I remember the year the city championship was canceled in the PSAL, and we had hundreds of people in the live, like one of the biggest lives that I ever did. And you had all kind of ball players, like everybody was tapped in because this never happened before. Since 1904, there was no city championship or something like that.
Yeah.
And I said, yo, put a fire emoji. If you was 1,000-point scorer, you was the man and never won a city championship.
Yeah.
We could have burned the building down with all the fire emojis that was in that Instagram live.
Of course, man.
So I got a lot of great players that never got a chance to win a city championship.
And they all know the story about how they came up short in the championship. I'll tell you that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, man. It's something special to win. And CK, that's a great point you bring up. And we've seen a ton of kids get poached. But what me and Pooh try and say is, if you want to leave before high school in that 8th grade and kind of, be one of those young guys developing in prep, love that. I also think leave after your senior year. And I know the prep schools hate saying that. They want these kids for multiple years. But, you look at a kid like Eli Prince that we were just talking about, finish your school an all-time great, one of the all-time leading scorers. You do it with your buddies, right, Pooh? You go to prom, you go to graduation, and then you go to a prep, I know that say he got this life-changing offer as a junior, and I get it. Like Tiny said, sometimes with the money, I get it. But at the same time, that offer could just be next year and even more money. You know what I mean? If you just stayed in high school and did your thing. I don't know.
Especially in a state that had, not to interrupt, but a state that offers NIL for high school athletes.
Yeah,
And I
correct.
think that's another, that could be, if that can come into play and done right, that could be another way to neutralize the prep pull,
I love that.
between that 9th to 12th grade portion of
And
the
CK,
career.
how great would it be if somebody adopted the VCU mentality? And Pooh, I know, Pooh, you don't know a
Yes, I
ton about
do.
craziness stuff that these guys are talking about.
Well,
Mm.
listen,
But like
they
VCU
get
shares
everybody
everything.
gets $384,000.
Yeah, VCU shares everything. I love that. I like if a high school team did that. I think that'd be brilliant.
Ooh.
Just even if these stars are getting these things, everybody's a part of it. I think it's great when you see a kid like a Shador Sanders get a headphones deal and he gets everybody a headphones in the program. Like I love that.
Right,
I think that's awesome for these kids.
right.
So I think it's a great thing that you brought up, CK, that some schools could tap into. Like we saw, Josiah Jervis has a deal with the Toyota car dealership. Like
Mm.
it's gonna start happening. Kion Anthony, I know he's an NBA's son, but he's got a ton of NIL sponsors before he even left Lehigh.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, but again,
Hmm.
as crazy as it sounds, right? I know that when money starts to become the focus,
Hmm.
the game goes down,
Of course.
right? Because it's you taking something that in the reality of things is kind of artificial. It can give us some things in exchange, but
Right.
something that was created, whereas basketball is something real that you could tap in to. It brings people together, it bonds people, and it helps you grow as a person. Again, wouldn't tell a kid not to take the money because, of course, we got to think about the reality of life,
Yeah. And there's
and
different
we live
levels
in
to it.
America in a capitalistic society,
Yeah.
right?
There's different levels, man. You're at the top of the level like that, you should make some money. I get it. But like Pooh's saying, the purity of the game is, that part is for most of the kids. The NIL stuff is for that upper echelon type team, type player, keep them in the area. And listen, Pooh, to me, some of these NIL things will be smart for the kids, even though I agree with you, the money's nuts. But wouldn't you rather, a guy stay with like a Coach Massaroni than go to some insane new school that they're just creating to make some guy happy in some league? You know what I mean?
Hello.
Yeah.
Right, Pooh? You remember the Donda Academy with Kanye, CK? There's been some craziness.
And they had all kind of players there.
Yeah.
Hey, the kid from CTK. Come on. Chaos, man. Chaos.
Man, it's crazy. So, Achievement First gets St. John's Prep.
Oh, man.
Is it St. John's Prep or Holy Trinity?
Yeah, see,
Only
you're thinking
Trinity,
Federation. You're thinking
Holy Trinity is for Long Island. This
Oh,
is for
so
New York
okay.
City.
Got it.
see, Pooh, he's thinking Federation because Trinity beat St. John's Prep in the States. See,
But
CK,
it's not. We're not celebrating the states. We're celebrating city championships.
we're
Gotcha.
just talking city versus public school versus Catholic school.
Got it. Got it.
But I'm with you, right? CK, it's wild. It's so
Yeah.
nuts. So nuts.
That is going to be a classic of a game right there.
Yeah, man. Talk about some guard play.
Soul Food versus Tyler Romero.
Right? Jumpman Jones versus Rich.
That's going to be crazy. And then you got the big fella,
Khalil and Spider.
and Perry. Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Who do you
gonna
like
be
in that game,
incredible.
PK?
Man. Wow, that's tough. I like Achievement First actually because I like their guards. I like their Jumpman Jones. I like the athleticism that they bring.
Mm.
And I think the point guards kind of like neutralize themselves.
Yeah.
And I think Jumpman Jones, he plays good D. And so on Rich, I could see that being a key matchup with that. But like Achievement First, I like how they scrap and their athleticism.
Listen, Achievement First have the others, Michael O and Mr. Reliable.
Yeah. And Murray, man.
Romaine, this is right. So those the others outside of those matchups, who's going to match up with those guys?
And they've been playing, right? I feel like Fort St. John's Prep hasn't played in a month.
Right.
That's why they create that All-Star game to get some things going. That's right.
Hey, Coach Kickens, man, if anybody can keep these guys locked in and motivated, it's him. But man, they haven't played in a while. But it should be a great matchup, man. It's a lot, very two, styles that kind of match up. Two exciting young coaches who do such a great job. And like we talked about with Achievement First, St. John's Prep keeping Soul Food there and their guys there. Super impressive job what they've been able to do with the portal.
St. John's, Eric Kennedy says St. John's Prep is going to win it again. Stepinac is going to win it again, and Seward Park will have a chance. Who would Seward Park play?
Would they play Cathedral Prep?
Yes, and then Eleanor Roosevelt will play the B. What the B? B.
Well, B would be Cathedral Prep.
So that means Seward Park and Eleanor Roosevelt will have to play in the play-in.
Okay. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Wow.
Yes.
That'll be a great game.
Yeah, that will be a tough game.
How do you think either of them would fare against Cathedral Prep? If Cathedral Prep's guys play, right? Guys are committed. I'm sure there's going to be some talk here and there of who should play. I mean, if Youngblood plays, they're going to be hard to beat.
I'm going to rock with Seward Park.
There you go. I like that.
They're tough. They're tough. They're
That's
tough
team. Off a big win, man. They're hot.
Yeah, for sure.
But now, what about the big dog, man? Let's talk Stepinac, Eagle BX, right? This is a major matchup. Because when we were at the Westchester Center, right? Who was it, Pooh? It was Jefferson and Stepinac was the last game, right?
Yeah.
And I even remember some Eagle BX people saying to me, I'm surprised we're not the last game. And you know what? They're the last game right now. So what do you guys think? Does Eagle BX stand a chance for a step? Let's start CK. What do you got?
That's what we're doing.
Let's go. That's what we're doing, baby.
Stepinac's so tall, they can almost pass over any. Because I was thinking, okay, BX could maybe give them, good little pressure on their guard.
This is what me and the Pooh talk about, CK. Like, they just
it's
play
like, so
like a different level in the air than anybody else I've ever seen play.
Right.
Like, Jervis is up there, Perry's up there, Hassan's up there. Like, they just pass and play at a higher level. Not talking about skill, just a higher level than everybody else. They're so gigantic. I mean, their point guard is the size of the 4s and 5s in the public school league.
Yo, Eric Kennedy, I agree. Listen, if Pat wanted to be funny, right, he would just say, let's try to get 50 points on lobs. Honestly, who's going to stop they have no one that could. The Twins is. I wouldn't shoot 1 3-pointer if I was the Twins.
I'm gonna suggest this.
If they were smart,
20, dude.
But look, hold on, and I will give this is a Jew for Eagle Bronx. Go watch that. What's that Maryland team?
Yep, St. Francis Prep tape, dude.
Go watch that St. Francis tape.
I was just gonna say, man,
all gone,
say what you
and
want.
see how were they able to, kind of neutralize Stepinac.
It's hard.
That'll be the only chance that you have if you take it to that level.
Yeah. And, you measure Eagle Bronx's heart, dude, and the way coaches got them believing in themselves, like, they got that delusional confidence that you need to win, and they're believing in each other, like, really I mean, just the way they celebrated Edwards, a new guy, like they're all in with this team. They believe it. Their coaching staff is great. I think that they could prepare for Stepanak, and I could see them hang and potentially beat them in multiple quarters. But overall, it's just so hard to knock off this team.
Yeah.
He said if even BK had won, Hunter Frazier can at least bang in there and get physical.
Right.
Yeah, but it's
I
not
think
staying
those
too much.
kids too, but it's just like you need 4 of them to do
Yeah.
that.
That's a fact.
I need 5 Knowles out there just to play defense.
Oh, it's too
Crazy.
much. Too much. Stepping back too much. Look, we got to just give it up where greatness is. Hopefully it could be a decent game. And, look, last year they lost. Jefferson only lost to them by 1 point.
Yeah, and I think if like Elijah King is shooting it well with Edwards, I mean they could be right there if Elijah knocks down some threes.
Yeah.
They got to shoot it well.
And Denham has to be able to get buckets the way Connor did last year.
If he's healthy, healthy.
Definitely. Denham don't have to shoot a bunch of threes. Get into the lane and do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing. Like there's nobody can stop you one-on-one.
Because if you even remember that game last year, because I watched that, the Jefferson step, it was towards the end when Connor started getting to the basket. That's when they were chipping away at that lead. It was, to be honest, it was almost like Jefferson really just ran out of time.
Yeah,
that's it. They figured it out too late.
Right. So if they can watch that tape, maybe even keep as a blueprint.
Yes. WC, Jordan Smith and Paul Sticks is totally different because they got bigs, they got guys in every position that play very well, and they do a great job of moving that ball to around 12 seconds and letting Jordan Smith.
Bro, they are like
you gotta have a Jordan Smith. He's like top 5 in the country.
And they're like the most analytical team you've ever seen, CK. I don't know how much you've seen Paul Sticks, but like nobody takes a bad shot. Their core players take like 5 shots at most, and they're like 4 of 5, every one of them. They set 1 million screens for Jordan. He kills the whole clock, and they play great defense. It's one of the best like structured teams I've ever seen in high school. That coach is a wizard, man. He could beat anybody. We watched him murder every team in New York. I mean, they're crazy good.
Eric Kennedy said, I could see this. If Eagle can knock down shots and maybe get the Twins in foul trouble, it could be interesting. Hold on, let me explain something to you. The only problem with that is, see, the kids think they can just beat the Twins and get a layup. As soon as you put that ball up, they're going to get it. That's the problem. Nobody goes into the body of the Twin to try to draw a foul. They try to get the ball up as high as they can. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Adonis and Darius is going to get that and punch it out of here and tell you to go to your room.
They're not 6'6". They're not 6'8".
Right.
They're not 6'9".
Right.
They're 7 foot.
Right.
Legit.
And they could play guards and let Perry play down low, and he's a monster.
Who's going to stop Perry? Who's going to stop Perry?
Like, Taylor Knowles is incredible, man. You telling him that he's going to have to stop a Monmouth, bound forward who's been a monster for 4 years. It's like you're asking these guys to do a ton.
Mr. Unstoppable, and that's my thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're not saying that, Eagle Bronx doesn't have anything, but it's hard to beat height. It's hard to beat height when you got two McDonald All-Americans who are 7 foot, and the other McDonald All-American was the New York City Player of the Year, and Josiah Jervis, 6'4", who gets really high up in the jump shot.
How could you be disrespectful saying that they have a tough time against a top 10 team in the country?
Pull off a miracle. We will be there.
Why not, dude?
This would be the greatest win in American history. Like, if they win this game, this would be the greatest win in New York City history.
Imagine another notch.
Let's do it, BK.
And imagine another notch for Coach Mazzaroni. Just an absolute 4-year domination in New York, dude.
Yeah.
So much to play for. This is going to be a great matchup. I can't
In
wait to
10
see
years, in only 10 years.
I can't wait to see if Eagle BX can hang on to that rope, dude. If anybody can, it's them, man. They're tough. We'll see.
We'll see. All right, fellas, listen, what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this. Just, you guys take care of y'all. Y'all want to stick around and watch. I'm just going to end this with a bunch of interviews that we did, myself and B, and just run off the show like that, man. Show everybody some love.
I love it. We'll see you guys out there. CK, you are the man for coming through. PSAL, hopefully we held you down and made you proud. I mean, Pooh is even at the 1 and 2s, man. Come on.
Yeah, I saw it. Yes.
Come on.
Yo, B, make sure you fill out. They're gonna send out the media passes tomorrow. So, a lot of people not gonna get them. They said because it was empty in the 1 and 2 games. Not far as spectators, but media.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, there wasn't a lot of people at the 3. Come on, let's call it what it was. And just remember, CK, there was nobody at the B and the A besides me and Pooh. Tell you that.
Oh.
No, it was. I think it was decent because listen, with the 3A, I think it was decent on the baseline. But I spoke to Coach Haskell. Coach Haskell said it was more people at the 3A championship game than it was in the LIU NCAA game.
Yes, there was. Yes,
no doubt. Are you kidding me? No doubt.
That's
the crowd was sick.
It was crazy.
No doubt.
It was crazy. All right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at you.
All right, be good, guys. Peace.
All right, peace. All right, welcome to High School Basketball Weekly. I'm your host, Glenpool Harding, and we are here at the 2A PSAL City Championship with the newly crowned Jefferson Wade. Hey, Coach, this is amazing.
Absolutely.
I was here last year, and they go to all last year.
Yes.
What did you say to your girls after that game and knowing that this was going to be the last time you guys was here?
Listen, we had to pick it up. We put our heart out on the game last year. I said, listen, my coach over here with me, we're going to get this back. We're going to get back, y'all. As long as we get back better than ever, we're going to win this ship this year.
Amani, big game. Last night, how were you preparing yourself mentally for this game?
First, I gotta eat well. I thought about it. Last year, it hurt bad. So getting this from Sid and V is crazy. Like, they deserve it. They deserve it the most. They deserve it.
Coach!
We're here with the coaches tonight, back-to-back champs. They did not make it easy on y'all tonight at all. Listen, especially at the free throw line. I know that was not how AF wanted to come through. But let's go to the end of the game, right? The final couple minutes. Talk about the game plan. You guys locking down Levi and really doing a good job on his defense.
We practice all week switching, going through their sets, knowing what they run, just locking in, talking, and the fellas just locked in on those last few possessions, even though the free throws ain't go our way, the calls ain't go our way, but the defense went our way. That was the most important thing.
Absolutely. The guys stay locked in. And, Coach, talk about Jaleel Murray on that last play, getting the block, getting the outlet, sealing the deal. How important has he been to these guys on the stretch?
Very important. He wasn't having the game that he wanted to have today. I kept telling him how you start is how you finish. So that block is good on him.
And listen, that was exactly, Coach is exactly right. All right, we are here with the 3A.
All right, we here. 3A Girls City Championship. Here with Coach Al Chawali. And Coach, how many is this one so far?
It's two.
Two. So we think we've been here for two.
For sure.
Man. Okay. You guys wasn't here last year.
No. 2 years in a row, came up short.
There you go. What were you guys working on with your girls?
Yo, listen, we had these girls in the gym from all 10 o'clock, conditioning, putting them through it. We tested them mentally, physically, and they fought, and they were ready for this moment when it came. So we put in the work all year.
Man, it's incredible to see how well your girls from my hand perform, man. But also know that Sunday, we got a lacrosse game.
Oh yeah.
You know how to do my homework.
Oh yeah. I do it all. And lacrosse is good too. Yeah, so I'm busy.
So welcome to High School Basketball Weekly. We are here at the City Championship. My guy Anwar, coach of the South Shore Vikings, Lady Vikings that is, just won his 10th championship.
10 in a row.
It's like we used to this by now, Anwar, but the one thing I can never get used to is how hard you coach, bro. After all these years, after all these championships, why do you still coach with so much passion?
I love the kids, man. You know, they're giving me their all. I gotta give them my all.
Listen, what are you gonna go and tell them once you go into the locker room right now? What's like going to be the motivation? Any motivation speeches you got planned?
Enjoy the night, enjoy the moment. You're a city champion. That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity right here in New York City. So just enjoy the moment with your family and your teammates.
Ace, I'm going to ask you this question. You know, we talked about how Ryan stepped up, but a guy that we didn't mention yet, Taylon Knowles, kind of the heart and soul of this team, gets that huge putback tip. How important has he kind of been to this team's success?
It means been a lot, man. Tyler was going through stuff. He told us that he got us and we got him, just trying to push through. On that last play, we was all trying to fight for the rebound. We got the better hand on them. Tyler's very strong, you know. I feel like he fight with his heart, and he put that and showed that on the floor today.
No doubt. And Ryan,
Let me ask
go ahead.
a question. There was a time when you went to the bench, and the first person that came to, or the second person that came to was Tyler, right? How close is your relationship? And can you give us an insight of what he was telling you at that point?
I mean, like all of us, I know we represent the Bronx, but most of us are from Harlem, so I knew Tyler since he's young, about like 8-9 years. Same thing with Ryan. So that relationship had just been something that we built over time. So him just pulling me together, my emotions is high, got a little frustrated, you know, natural thing. So he just tried to get me back in the game, and that's what he did. He talked to me. He told me, yo, you got this. We need you. Lock in. That's what I tried to do for my team.
Brotherhood.
No doubt, no doubt. And Ryan, you know, you come over to this program, a lot of expectations. You not only take your role off the bench, you almost master it. But I know today you took it personal that you were going to have an impact on this game. Talk about how much this game meant to you and how much this team has trusted in you all year.
Man, all the hard work and dedication I put in, coming in the morning, 7 a.m. every day. Yeah, even pushing the mirror time to come in the morning as well to get better.
And now, Ryan, I got to ask you, when you guys see Denham Trotman go down, do you guys get fired up? Did you say anything to each other like, we got to pull this out for Denham? What was the kind of message when you saw Denham kind of limping and going to the lock?
I kind of lifted him up and told him, yeah, we're going to bring him home. So,
Champion, Mr. Taylon Knowles. Bro, I said this off camera. I'm going to say this on camera. This man worked his tail off the whole game. Like, what does it mean to you to come out a champion today?
It means everything. Coming from a transfer student at Rose and Mel Kurt and welcoming me with open arms, man, it means everything. Too much 7 a.m.s, too much tears, blood, sweat, and tears. So I knew we had to get this one. We had to. This is history right here. The first Eagle Fest on the city chip is history.
That tip in. The ball must have touched at least 7 people's hands before it got back to you.
Yeah.
Like, what were you thinking during that time?
I hit the first one, and then it didn't go in. Then the second one didn't hit. And then like the third, fourth one, got it right touching right over the rim, man. Just work hard. Just work hard. That's it.
Now, there was a stretch where Coach had you on the bench, right? And if you watch this playback, I kept saying they need to get him back in the game. They need to get him back in the game. And when you came back in the game, you made a difference. Was you waiting patiently, knowing your dudes gonna play again?
Yeah, I was waiting patiently. I have trust in my teammates. Ryan, X Factor, man. Congratulations on his MVP. He's a 2-time city chip from Catholic League out here. Yeah. So he's the X Factor on our team. So I believe in him, and I believe everybody on our team, from the coaching staff to the managers.
No.
Coach Rose, very emotional in the locker room, very happy for these guys. A long time coming. It's been a long time for Eagle Bronx in the process. Coach Rose has been working so hard for this day. Coach, talk about what this means to bring this home.
Oh man, it's bigger than me. Let's go back to all my Milbank family in Harlem.
That's right.
All the teams in the Bronx, all the previous players that played for us, administration at the school, and these young men, they deserve it. So this is bigger than me. This is much bigger than me.
Yeah, and these guys, Ryan and Ace, really stepped up throughout the game. They were tremendous. They each kind of took over in spurts. First, talk about Ryan's performance today, and then talk about Ace.
Oh man, I mean, you can talk to Amir right now. How we used to always talk to Ryan about just controlling his emotions and not, getting over his head with certain stuff. But he saved the last game for the best game.
We here. Yes, sir. We here with the newly associate head coach at Eagle Bronx, Allenberg, man. Let's just start with you, bro. You someone I've been seeing around the program for a long time.
Yeah.
And you finally got over that hump. You had a lot of guys trolling you, the whole city coming after you. What did it feel to win the big one tonight?
I just want to thank God, man. Like, I prayed so much. I worked hard. I watched film. I see all the comments, and I just use it as motivation. Kurt did a hell of a job with the, doing all the scout. Rose did a hell of a job leading us, so it feels good. Like, it's earned.
No doubt, man. We want to say we're proud of you, man. Keep it going, all right? No doubt. Last sack right here, Kevin Hamilton, Coach Kev Hamilton. One of the classiest guys in the business right there. No doubt.
That's a fact, Kev. Appreciate you, dog.
All right, we here. Former New York City great. We're going to say legend because he's done a lot in this game. A lot of people have appreciated what he's done on the court, and now he's doing the big time off the court. Coach Kurt Kelly, man.
Appreciate that, Coach.
Yo, how's it, you talk about coming back to the city helping kids, man, right?
Yeah.
What does that mean to you, brother?
It means a lot, man. That was the goal. The goal was to impact as many kids as I can, especially in this part of being the hometown, Bronx. I'm from the Bronx. So, my goal was to come home and impact kids, impact the youth. And I just happened to join a phenomenal program with Rose and Mel. Mel recruited me. He's the main reason I'm here. Rose welcomed me with open arms. Kind of gave me the reins to grow, and as well as the reins to, lead the way I can and help when I can. So, yeah, man, it means a lot to me, man. I brought one home to the Bronx, so that means a lot.
All right, y'all. We about to get out of here. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate everybody, man. Share the content. Make sure you subscribe. Listen, man, it's been a great year. We'll be back. All right, for the finale between the Captain School and the PSAL. We're saying that. Peace.